All right. So this is Chapter 7, Lesson 26 on HIV infection and AIDS. HIV is the virus that causes AIDS. And to start with, they knew about the disease and they named it acquired immunodeficiency syndrome because people that were healthy suddenly had a deficient immune system, and simple things like the cold or the flu were making them extremely sick and causing them to die. So, and then eventually they found that it was caused by a specific virus, and that virus was named the human immunodeficiency virus. Okay. A person with HIV can be asymptomatic for 10 to 15 years before the condition or the disease AIDS presents itself. So you can have the virus and spread the virus without even knowing that you have the virus. Okay. It's spread through sexual contact, shared needles, and through bodily fluids. So it cannot be spread through sweat or urine. It cannot be spread from donating blood because they use brand new needles every time they draw blood from someone. It cannot be gotten from receiving blood because any blood that is donated is tested for various diseases before it's given to anyone else. Day-to-day contact like hugging or whatever, you're not going to get AIDS or HIV that way. Toilet seats, doorknobs, drinking glasses, also not ways of getting HIV. Okay. All right. With the immune system, that normally is what fights off infections, but the HIV virus actually attacks the immune system. So it's like, if aliens came down and the first thing they did was destroy our military, okay, we'd be defenseless in general, or certainly have a much harder time fighting off the aliens. Well, that's what HIV does. It knocks out our immune system, those white blood cells that we need to fight off infection. And so what's happening is they're injecting their DNA, the HIV DNA, into the white blood cells. The white blood cells then make new HIV viruses. The white blood cell ruptures, releasing new HIV viruses that attack other white blood cells. So as the amount of HIV virus increases in a person, the amount of white blood cells decrease. Okay. But again, this is one of those viruses that can be in white blood cells for a very long time without going through that replication cycle where it starts killing the white blood cells. So that's again, it can be asymptomatic for 10, 15 years. Deficient immune system leaves the victims vulnerable to common illnesses like the cold or the flu. The first known case of AIDS was in 1981. I believe that's referring to in the U.S. Since then, 35 million people have died from HIV. Now, that's worldwide. So from 1981 to this text is probably a little bit old, so maybe 2015, let's say, 35 million people have died. That is a lot of people to have died because of a virus. Now, yes, technically, I guess you could say the flu or the cold killed them, but the flu or the cold would not have killed them if HIV had not knocked out their immune system. So even though the HIV virus, didn't directly kill them, we still contribute that death to HIV because it made it possible for something else to kill them. All right, and then the next video will be on infectious disease. All right, so I'll see you in the next video.